Today I want to talk to you about making your computer chair taller and easier to roll by upgrading the casters. So the casters are the wheels that are on the bottom of your computer chair. I'm going to show you on this little desk which ones were on my computer chair at first. So here's this little desk. Here are the wheels. This is what they look like. You can see they're little, they do swivel, but they suck at rolling and they get stuff stuck in them. I'm sure you've been in a situation where you're rolling around, it gets stuck, it doesn't roll very easy. So casters are always available for different stuff. I did not know they were available for computer chairs. So I decided to upgrade the chair that I have. And the reason is because where I sit, so I'll show you my other camera. Where I sit, it's like an actual workbench. So my knees don't really have anywhere to go. So I have to kind of sit further out. So I bring this drawer out so that I can work. When I bring that drawer out, I'm too low, and I have the chair as high as it will go, and I'm still too low. So by changing the casters to these now, I did get the height that I wanted. Right? Now I'm higher up where I want to be, and it's easier to move around. The one flaw is I picked casters that are too thin, so I'll show you the ones I bought real quick. Let me pull up Amazon, because I went for the cheapest ones. You always look for something cheap when you're first doing something. So these right here fit no problem. There are these. They're only $14. But the issue that I have is because the wheels are so thin, I can move no problem, right? But if you roll a certain way, you lean, like right here, look, right here I can bust my ass. This will slide out. It's like almost ready to give out. Let me zoom you out so you can see what I'm talking about. So look, this chair is ready to give out. Let me show you on this camera because it has a wider view. So the chair is like off 3 wheels. It's on 1 wheel because it's getting bent. So just beware, buy the right ones. That's not going to be a problem for me because I'm not going to be moving this chair much. Like once it's in a good spot, once I sit down, I'll just roll it into. Come on. Oh, I bent that caster, man. Putting all my weight on it. There's a nice crack. And that probably happened from me leaning on 1 wheel. So I put the old casters back and I put the casters on this chair instead. This has straight bars, so it's doing much, much better. Hold on, you're upside down. So you can see it's doing much, much better. It looks much better. Let me get my Crocs out of the way. So it looks much better. It still rolls very good. So with this one, I'm having no issues. Like I can roll back and forth. It doesn't feel like it's gonna tip. This is an IKEA chair. It says that those things can't work with IKEA chairs. They can't. They're a lot smaller. I had to get creative, make it work. But they will work with other office chairs. Just be careful. You don't want what happened to me to happen to you. I just think it's hilarious that I broke the chair. Also, I'm a heavy dude. I'm about 250 pounds. So, like, if you're a light person, I don't think that would have happened to you. This is a better chair than this IKEA chair, though, so I am going to transfer them. If you're using this in, like, your garage, you're trying to do this for, like, a garage chair, you work in your garage, I feel like this is perfect. For an office setting, like a true office setting, unless you really need the height, maybe like a little booster, or there's another trick. You can adjust some of the stuff on the actual chair. But this is quick, dirty. You pop the casters out, put them in, and it's a pretty big difference, man. This caster is pretty small. The casters I'm on now are 3 inches, so the wheel's probably about this big, and then they still have a boot. So you're getting about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 full inches of height, which is a pretty big deal. I mean, you don't want to be, hold on, okay. It's a pretty big deal. You don't want to be like crazy tall, but you do maybe need those 2 inches, close to 2.5 inches, depending how much you regulate your chair afterwards. So I think it's worth it. Also rolls very smoothly, like rolling on it right now. So kind of happened to a disaster. I was able to fix it. I have more than 1 chair. We were actually going to throw 1 chair out because it's like ripped up and bad. So I'm going to make 1 Frankenstein chair out of the 2 and use it.